It's gonna be Cass. Wait, Cass, are you wearing what the what? That actually looks dope. That actually looks dope. Is that the elite version for the PvP set? That actually looks so good. We got ourselves Cass XD in here versus Vextic from Azeroth. What's up, my man? On Vextic's team, we got ourselves Palm, we got ourselves Lucron, Karma, GG Demoniac. On Team Red, we got Chills, we got Kazoo, we got Valor, we got Zapathoris. So we might see some Blood of the Enemy enhancements. Your boy play. Gonna be a stun to Cass is gonna fly up in there. Vextic does have Shield of Vengeance. It looks like Cass is gonna be able to burn through a shield, but no more. Vextic is gonna poke out, landing a Mautic onto Cass. Might be able to do enough. Did a Shadow Melt? I think he tried to get a Shadow Melt going. This is where Vextic can maximize the damage, but Cass is just gonna run away from him. Gonna get hit with a slow, maybe an interrupt under that. Not gonna happen. Sending a Mautic back at Vextic, or maybe he reflected the full Mautic back at the guy. Cass is gonna have to go for full Metamorphosis right now. Blur is up and running. Vextic is gonna need to find maybe himself a Hammer of Justice to hit with Cass. Cass is gonna try to recover a lot of health right now. Metamorphosis Leech is huge for the man. Hodge coming out. Does Vextic have the cooldowns? He got him some wings. That's going to be Underrun Chicken Procket for Cass. However, Executioner's Sentence does get a Crucible Darkness coming out as the wings are up for the Pala. And Cass is going to bail out of there for a second. I think Vex saw that Underrun Chicken and decided, you know what? I don't want to be up and personal with the DH. I want him to run after me. I want him to burn the mobility to even get to me. Save Chicken Procket for Vextic though. He got Cass super low, but not enough damage. That's going to be another Underrun proc while in Metamorphosis for Cass. This is huge. It's actually huge for the guy. And Vextic mounted up, stun from a distance. Cass does get himself a stun, and Metamorphosis is going to be a full slow by the Paladin immediately. Hodge on the Cass. Does he have enough? Underrun Tracking Procket right now. Does have wings. Might be enough over Tempest's Verdict. Not enough to kill him. Cass is still alive, flying up in the air. That's going to be shield advantage for Vextic. He's doing just fine. Just see the Judgment or two, but he said, you know what? I need some line of sight. I need that pillar. Shield advantage does get to pop into an imprisonment of Vextic. Cass does not want to give up just yet. He's still playing the game. That's going to be Executes coming out from Vextic though. He's going to have one more hammer to throw at him. Cass get that Crucible on himself. That's about all he's got into it. Trying to go for a bit of a Shadow Meld. Check out it. Vextic does land a kill onto Cass around the corner. Who is next? Your Demon Hunter is down. One of them at least, because it's still back there. And next up is going to be Valor. Oh, look at Valor, man. He's nice, cleaned up. Nice young man, cleaned up that beard. Gonna have to go versus Vex, like Paladin's honor, man. From one Paladin to another. They just got to the other side of the arena. Gonna be Judgments getting traded. Double slowing each other. Hand of Freedoms for one. Hodge on the Valor, though. Vextic. Ooh, I was gonna say maybe Vextic is gonna go for damage, but Valor is actually gonna go for his own damage of his own. Trick inside with wings. That's actually huge damage on Vextic. No! He got globaled! 2 globals is all it took! And his health got super low. Wait, Karma, what are you doing? Wait, guys, come on. Come on, come on. It's a Demon Hunter. It's just a Demon Hunter. Don't need to be BM like that. Come on. What? Oh my god. Now they're just BMing one another. Oh my god. Now they're BMing one another. Oh, why? Oh my god. Karma not letting him mount up. He actually was like, psych. Seeing him trying to mount up. He's like, you ain't escaping from me, boy. Hopefully Valor still doesn't have RP walking ready though. He's still RP walking. Valor, you gotta remove it, man. Numlock. Numlock, my dude. At least I think it's default Numlock. Shield of Vengeance is gonna be out for Valor. Karma though. Is he gonna be able to burn through a Karma? That would make huge touch of death. Oh, bops it right before it happens though, and Karma's gonna have to pour it out of there, dude. Bailing out of there. Let's chill pills over there, dude. He's gonna set him on fire and ran away, dude. He went to set him on fire and ran away. Oh my god. Burning the evidence of the man ever existing. There's gonna be images coming out for Karma, but he does not get any damage into Valor. He slowed him completely. He can do a bit of a dance. He'll just gotta do it. Valor actually just completely got away from Karma. That's crazy. He had cooldowns rolling too and everything. He just slowed him down and walked away from the guy. Didn't have Tiger's Lust for that one. Leg sweep by Karma, Fist of Fury. Valor doesn't sit that stun too long though. Did it chink it out of it actually? It might have been a human racial. It's hard to pay attention honestly. Hard to follow him. Dampen is going to start rolling in at the 5-minute mark. Valorant going to get wings up and run as the underrun shrink in his pocket for him. Karma trying to get a port, but he actually ended up porting right next to the Paladin, looking to get away, resetting up the port. Has Tigers Lost ready, has the mobility, but the Paladin caught out to Offensive Fury, locking him out. Valorant is walking away. He's going to get offensive as soon as Karma looking to go behind the wall. Valorant, I think, does not need to go that far. Doesn't need to go give Karma that much room. Is going to get a Hodge. Karma not shrinking out of a huge damage out of the Paladin, though. Safe to trinket. No Karma available for Karma. Did he really not want to trinket out of this? Executes are coming out slow. Maybe one more judgment is all we'll take. Oh my god. It looked like Karma port, GG port was lagging a little bit. So I do feel bad for the guy. I do feel bad for him if he was lagging a little, but that's okay though. It's alright. Demoniac landing that cheap shot onto Valor, playing the sub-rogue. This is going to be quite hard. Into Malik onto Valor. Not going to let him get any kind of healing. He instantly check it out of the Hammer of Justice. Maybe a Shadow Step is going to be available. Maybe double Shadow Step. Does double Shadow Step for this. Try to stay up on top of Valor, but he's going to have that Hand of Freedom rolling for him, so he's not going to be able to go anywhere. Demoniac landing another kidney shot, but it's going to be the shortest kidney shot ever. Still should have some damage ready. Still is just going for the Shadow Strikes back to back onto Valor, trying to get the damage rolling. And Valor is going to go for a little bit of a setup on Demoniac. Maybe he can get himself, he can get Demoniac low enough. No trinket available. Evasion coming out for Demoniac, so it's actually going to be some damage just missing. But the judgments and certain abilities are still going to be able to get through that evasion. Kidney shot coming out. That actually could be a bubble out of Valor. No trinkets out of it. That's going to be a Hodge Demoniac. Does he have the big damage? Does have the full wings up and running into Execute Sudden. Does he have a big old Tempest Verdi? Gets him super low. Vanish actually super close. Hey, we almost got him out. Does he get a Shadow Step it? He could Shadow Strike and kick it. No, that would be too much. That would be too much to ask him for. Oh my god, so close. Demonic is super low on health, man. No more trinket. If he can close the next Hodge, he might have a chance. Needs to get the concoction burning. Shadow Strike into Valor. Does get him into full kidney. Marfareth into a Nightblade. I think he's going for Shadow Strikes Eviscerate. Cheap shot. Does he get enough damage though? Bubble still available for Valor. Has a Shield of Vengeance if he needs to. Demonic did cover a little bit of health. Shadow stepping onto the Warlock. And Shadow stepping onto Valor into a blind right now. Does he bubble this? He does bubble. He takes the bait. If Demonic survives this, I don't know if he will. With those wings up and running, that might be a GG guarantee. Barely any health left. Cloaker Shadow's coming out. Actually avoiding some of the holy damage, but it does get auto attack there. Cleaved into an auto, and Palm is getting in there, not even letting the guy get away. Intercepting him as he's trying to back up to his side of the pillar. Under trigger Procket for Valor. Yet again, Chill Event is still holding on strong. It's gonna pop. Back at Palm, putting him super low. He's an execute range. Wings are up and running for Valor. Actually goes for rage regeneration. And it's going to trick it out of it. Does intercept him around the corner, not letting this Paladin escape. Until the Paladin did escape. Leap right after him. Needs to get a slow up on the Paladin. If he can. Doesn't have the double charge, so he's not the most mobile. Does still get the bloodthirsted, then so at least get the mobility. At least clears all the slows off of him, but he's so low. I don't know how he's gonna recover. Stormbolt onto Valor. He breaks out with a human racial. A Dragon's Roar is the only thing you heard as the warrior fell. So far, Valor but just clapping booty, man. Lucron is the last man standing, playing the Demonology. So Valor, he is at a massive disadvantage here. No bubble. Bob coming up soon. Shield of Vengeance in a minute. Trinket soon. So without a bubble, he doesn't have a way to immune Lucron. Bob will get him out of stuns, but not out of fears. Still, maybe the raw power of a Red Paladin might be enough to keep him afloat, though. Maybe. Maybe. Also, what server is Skywall? I've never seen Skywall as a server. I've never seen Skywall as a server. That's kind of a cool name, honestly. Alright, Lucron versus Valor. This is going to be tough. He's got the dog is over there. He's keeping the pet near him, though. The main pet does not need to be over there giving Valor the resources. But it's going to give a couple instant casts for Lucron here if he ever needs them. He's behind the pillar. He's just going to try to trebuchet his walls down, get him reflect up and running in case Valor does pop or Hodge, getting that execute sentence and then trying to run up to Lucron, but he's going to get a stun, forcing a bop out of Valor. So Valor is actually going to have nothing, trying to get a fear up and running, doesn't get the rebuke, actually forced a kick out of Valor, and this way he's going to be able to get the hand to go down set up for his pets. Going to get a bunch of imps up and running, Hodge to Lucron, chickens out of it, second pet coming up, and it's going to get the Tyrant, and Valor could go running away from Tyrant, but actually the horror effect runs him out in the open, does not have any line of sight. Shield of Vengeance is there as the last bit of defense, actually getting clapped down by the Tyrant. All those pets are there, Drain Life is hitting him, does get get flash of lights, and that's going to be Underwatch Trinket proc. It does get a stun on all the pets for a second, giving him some breathing room. The Tyrant does dissipate. 10-minute mark is here. 31% dampening, boys, rolling in. Valp is going to put himself in a much harder position from here on out. Lucro's still looking pretty healthy. No Trinket on Lucro, though. Still has to reflect. If he can reflect a Hodge of Valp, he's a winner here. And Wall, too. He might still stand a chance with the Wall. He doesn't have consistent damage with the burst, though. Oh, it does land there. Hodge reflect. Valorp is forced to Trinket. Interrupted Lucro, but Valorp is now out of all options. No Hodge, no Trinket, no Shield of Venus, no Bubble or Bob. Lucro just needs to get a stun on him and it's over. Or even a Horror Effect ADCC. Dude, the next best stun is going to be it. Lucro is trying to get this instance in there whenever he can. He's trying to cut across. Stun comes out, but he does get himself behind the pillar. If Valor can buy himself more time, that's the only thing he can even do right now. That's all he can do is just buy himself time. The more time he buys, the faster he'll get that Shield of Vengeance. Maybe a Trinket, maybe the Bubble at minute 20. Can he last for a minute 20? The Underwater Trinket helping supplement whatever healing that he cannot do it himself. Hodge into Lucron does not have a Reflect available for that. Welcome out for Lucron. Reduce the damage he takes from this Paladin as he sees wings coming out of the Paladin. Hand go down, trying to come out, but actual Valor is getting around Lucron like twice in a row. Hand go down, coming out again, does get interrupted on a fear, but Lucron still can summon the Tyrant. Stun to Valor. Does he have anything at all? No Bubble, nothing. Tyrant is doing quite a bit of damage. Horror Effect keeping him out in the open. He might be able to get some line of sight. Needs to go for a lot of healing. Tyrant does not get a cast off as long as he's aware of the Tyrant and is line of sighting that thing whenever he's trying to cast. He might be in a decent spot. Nope, not line of sighted. Interrupting the Tyrant. Lucron can get in there, swoop in, get a couple of casts in. The pet is still there doing work. Hodge the Lucro does not have a reflect for that one. Valp is buying his time. He might be able to get himself a Shield of Vengeance versus Lucron here. 3 more seconds. Shield of Vengeance will be up. And then he uses only 30 more seconds for a Bubble. And then he actually might be able to 1-0 this, just 0-1 this Warlock. Lucron, though, we've seen him play multiple times. Demonology is the way he plays, man. He's fine playing a longer game. He's going to force Valor out in the open, which is exactly what he needs him. That's going to be fear as Valor gets up close. So now he has to choose. Wings are up. Does he go committing or does he run away? He's actually going to get a reflect up and running. No Hodge out of Valor yet into a Horror Effect. He and Valor does not have a Trinket to deal with this. Yeah, might actually be able to get himself a Shield of Vengeance. Does get a shield. He might even pop next to Lucron. He does pour it away to keep the range. Bubble available for Valor. He's still wings up and running. No wings are down. Might be able to get mid-long wings maybe. Fear trying to come out. Mid-long wings coming out. Hodge and Lucron. He Trinkets out of it. Fear trying to come in. Bubble available for Valor. If he wants to Trinket it out of it and out of the Fear. Might even Bubble this one at this point. Hand or cool dance coming out. Maybe a Tyrant could come out for Lucron. If he has a Tyrant, that could be a good stun onto Valor. Maybe a Bubble might come out of here. He's actually saving that Bubble until last moment. Did get the Bubble out. He has 5 seconds. 4, 3. Does he get enough time? Lucron is super low. Does still land that kill. Oh my god. That's such an upset. 5-0. I didn't know he won 5-0. Oh my goodness.